Good morning, folks. Right now I'm passing out to you an index card. Please write your name in the right-hand corner. Today we'll be discussing the teaching method direct instruction. Before I get started on my lecture, I first wanted to get a baseline on what you know about direct instruction. So please give me your own definition of direct instruction in your own words. Show of hands, who would like to give me their definition of direct instruction? All right, go ahead.
Direct instruction is a teaching method in which the teacher explains the topic, then demonstrates the topic, and then the student demonstrates the topic.
Very good, very good. Okay, now in a group, collaborate together with your definitions and come up with a better definition between all three of you.
When the teacher directly shows the students how to perform a task before they do it on their own.
The last part of it.
Then the student demonstrates the topic.
Yeah, I think those are the steps, like the teacher does it and then like still practice for it after that. And then having the teacher and then just the students do it.
All right, you ready? Okay, what's your definition?
What was the second one?
So our definition, we said when the teacher directly shows the students how to perform a task before they do it on their own, they explain the topic, demonstrate the topic, and then the student demonstrates the topic.
Very good. All right, now that we've got our brains thinking, let's look deeper in the term direct instruction. And today we'll be learning about the true definition of direct instruction, the three main steps of direct instruction, and how it can be used in the classroom. All right, first we have our definition. Direct instruction is the use of straightforward, explicit teaching techniques, usually used to teach a specific skill. It is a teacher-directed method, which in turn means that the teacher teaches and the student listens and then is able to incorporate what he's learned or she has learned in the lesson. Examples of this in our world is following a recipe to make brownies, tying our shoes, and creating a lesson plan. Okay, this is direct instruction, the visual. You'll find through your time in school that there has been steps added to the direct instruction, but today we're going to focus on the three main points, which are introduction, guided practice, and independent practice. But through these steps, they have development, closure, and evaluation, which come after these three main points. The three main steps of direct instruction, like I said, is introduction, guided practice, and independent practice. But you'll find that through the gradual release of responsibility, it's also known as I do, we do, you do. This is also a teaching strategy that promotes positive thinking and forces you to be able to comprehend what a teacher is saying and then be able to write it out on paper. How are we feeling about direct instruction so far? Thumbs up, thumbs middle down. All right, good. Okay, let's apply direct instruction to a math problem. So over here, our problem is 3 times 4 plus 7. So, like we all learned in elementary school, what is the first step when we're doing this problem?
Multiplication.
Okay, so step 1, we're going to multiply. So we're going to do 3 times 4. which is, okay, we have 12. And then our step 2, which would be next.
2 12 plus 7.
All right,
So add.
we're going to add. We're going to do 12 plus 7. And then step 3 is where we solve. We're going to do 12 plus 7 is 19. Okay, so now we've seen these steps, and we've ran through the problem together, and now one of you is going to come up on the board and complete a math problem. By doing this, we're showing direct instruction by first me giving you the problem, demonstrating how it's done. We work together to complete the problem, and then now you do it on your own. Who would like to be the lucky contestant? And you're going to write out the steps. Go ahead.
Alright, so the first step is multiplication. So I'll multiply 4 times 5, which is 20. And then the second step is addition. So I will add 8. And then the third step is solving. So 20 plus 8 is 20.
Very good. All right, and now we're going to apply direct instruction to I do, we do, you do. Up here, you're each going to pick your own. You're going to come up one by one and pick your own scenario. And you're given 3 pieces of paper. And on these 3 papers is the 3 different steps of I do, we do, you do. You're going to grab a piece of tape and you're going to apply, depending on where it is, and it's going to go underneath here to demonstrate, and we're going to tell a story through this. All right, you can go first, Brown. Okay. Read these out loud to your group.
Okay. Camp leader teaches campers step by step how to build a fire. Campers use steps learned and build a fire on their own. Camp leader and camper build a fire together.
All right. So by knowing the I do, we do, you do strategy, please demonstrate where these would go. Here's the tape. You can put it up here if you want on this. Very good. All right, who wants to go next? Okay, here we go. We're building a story. And if you want to do yours while she does this, then you can.
So I'm going to tie his shoes, and he steps learn and has his own shoes and other shoes or socks. So I have shoes.
No?
Should I just put them in these four?
Just put it next to it, that's fine. All right. And last one.
Mine is father and son worked together to go through the steps of how to fish. A father taught his son step by step how to fish. And the son can now catch fish in the pen.
Now, shown through this example, we see words that demonstrate very easily how it's I do, we do, you do. I do. So our main is our camp leader, our mother, and father. They show step by step how to demonstrate. Now for we do, you have the camp leader and the campers, the mother and the son, and the father and the son, which is coming together to work together to form it. And then we have you do, which is where the individual who was then taught now can demonstrate this on their own. All right. Now finally, I want to tell you guys why direct instruction is vital in the classroom. It emphasizes teacher-student communication. This helps the student be able to feel open to ask their teacher questions or be able to get to a new level. It also maximizes effectiveness of the limited time you have with your students. Usually in your classrooms, you're only going to get about 45 minutes to teach a lesson. So therefore, you need to be able to be quick and precise and get your point across. And based on the philosophy that all students, if properly taught, can learn, this teaching method is very useful for special ed, people who struggle in the classroom through learning disabilities, and at risk. This is a step-by-step plan. It links successful teaching with successful learning. There's only been positive feedback from direct instruction. It's shown a very high improvement in children. It will help the students retain the information better. This is also repetition, so the fact that we went through this 3 times, it becomes a more easier understanding and helps you guys learn properly. Okay, and time for your thoughts. After the selection on direct instruction, do you feel as if you have grasped a stronger understanding of the teaching method? Thumbs up, middle, down. Okay. If you were asked again to give your own definition of direct instruction, would it be different from the one you wrote previously on your index card? Would it be more direct? Yes.
I would mention more about like the repetition and like how the teacher does like the repetition and the student does it and then.
Okay, very good. And after learning what direct instruction is, can you give me another example other than the ones we have already discussed in class of it used in your life? Go ahead.
I feel like I use it in sports a lot, like when your coach like shows you how to do something and you like work as a team, do it together with your coach, and then by the end you should be able to do it yourself.
Yes, very good. All right, time for your exit ticket.
So I have business or not?